Hi guys, I'm back from the dead, and now I'll be rating Blocktail's weapons from worst to best. Just to clarify, I will also include weapons in the other tab as well, including Ghost Potion. So now let's just start. Dynamite is a weapon that has full coverage on any enemy on the battlefield. It doesn't deal much damage, but that isn't the issue. The issue is that it costs 5 SP. That is way too expensive considering that stuff like the slingshot and power stab can do better stuff for less SP, so because of that, Dynamite is practically useless. Ghost Potion makes you invincible for a single enemy turn. The issue is that you skip your entire next turn, so you're basically still gonna get attacked. Also, it's outclassed by Ghostwalker, which doesn't skip any turns, and you're completely invincible for potentially infinite turns. However, apart from being essential to beat Hatred, if you don't have enough sword energy for Ghostwalker, then you can use this. This also can be used as an option for dodging dangerous turns like floor 39 apprehension attack. So unlike Dynamite, Ghost Potion isn't completely useless. Rocket Boots is another damage-based weapon, dealing around 6 damage over 3 turns. However, instant damage is almost always better than linger damage, as enemies could do more work in 3 turns than just 1. However, there are still cases where Rocket Boots is good for damage. For example, if you have a more passive or defensive build, Rocket Boots is a good damage source. Also, Rocket Boots deals 50% more damage to Tree Golem and Bubonic Plant, cause why not? Slingshot is the best weapon for purely damage, and it can also attack any enemy on the battlefield. However, it has one major problem that most of you probably know, and that is it does absolutely no damage to armor enemies. You could argue that you can use the Power Shot card, but then at that point you should go ahead and use Power Stab. But overall, Slingshot is by no means a bad card and has a lot of potential. Launcher is a very good AoE weapon that reduces the target's defense by 1, so it's a good combo with Slingshot. A major issue is that it has horrible single target damage, which draws it back a bit, but in the end, Launcher is a no SP specialist, which adds more room to use SP cards. Ball is a weapon that has so much diversity because of its amount of cards. These cards can stun, weaken, or AoE attack the enemy, which is amazing. However, Ball does struggle a bit with armor and spiky enemies, so it isn't the best option for damage. However, because of how much useful things it can do, it is the perfect support weapon. Sword is essentially the most perfect damage-dealing weapon in the game, carried by Power Stab, which deals so much damage, and Sword can also destroy enemies with armor. Some could argue that its weakness is flying enemies, but then Sword Toss solves that issue for just 1 SP. So yeah, Sword is a weapon that has no relevant downsides. That concludes the video then, I guess. Of course, I want to hear your opinions in the comments, but then as always, please drop a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.